Is Warhammer 40,000 Space Marine 2 cross-platform? Is Warhammer Space Marine 2 crossplay? Yes, Warhammer 40k. Space Marine 2 is crossplay, but only for the campaign and PvE modes. In PvP multiplayer, console and PC players are kept separate due to fairness and balancing purposes, according to the official FAQ page on the Saber website. This is quite common as console players will have aim assist, which is the chagrin of mouse and keyboard users, and conversely said PC players will typically have better aim due to the more precise mouse controls, which will incense console players. In Warhammer 40,000 Space Marine 2, the player engages enemies using a mix of both melee and ranged combat from a third-person point of view. The player controls Titus, a lieutenant of the Ultramarines chapter and returning protagonist from the first game. Titus is accompanied by fellow Space Marines Chairon and Gadriel throughout the campaign, who can be controlled by other players in the game's cooperative multiplayer mode or by artificial intelligence, AI, in single player. Can you turn crossplay off in Warhammer Space Marine 2? Yes, you can turn crossplay off in Warhammer 40k, Space Marine 2. Perfect, then, if you consider those on other platforms to be chaos heretics and the thought of playing through the campaign, or in PvE modes alongside them sickens you. We can't imagine why most would choose to do this, but you might feel hard done by if you think the other players have an advantage and are stealing the action due to your preferred input method. Does Space Marine 2 support cross-platform play? You'll be satisfied to know that Warhammer 40,000 Space Marine 2 offers cross-platform play between PC, PlayStation 5, and Xbox Series XS. You can start a co-op game and invite your friends from any system using a friend code system. This allows other platforms to input said code within their multiplayer/social menu and then easily join your lobby. It's a simple method, and one we see more frequently, like in Helldivers 2, that allows for greater control over who you play with. You can shut off the cross-platform support from the game's main menu by going to Settings and Game. If you scroll to the bottom of the menu, you'll find the option listed under Crossplay. If you attempt to turn off crossplay functionality from within the game, it will request that you visit the main menu to alter the setting. As this is primarily a co-op game, there shouldn't be any issues with cross-platform play between players. Everyone is on relatively equal footing, with slow, lumbering movements and hard-hitting attacks. However, in the game's PvP mode, Eternal War, there's a risk of PC players having an advantage over console players due to the ability to aim more accurately with a mouse and keyboard. From what we've seen, it's yet to arise as a problem.